heartfelt welcome one more time. Nice to see that you are joining online, some of you. And it's midsummer now here in Helsinki, in Finland, and in many other places too. So we really are enjoying a lot of light coming in. So it's a very special time. And the ultimate solution to our questions, to what we are facing in life, would have to do something with this light. And we can draw a kind of a line to this light, literally the light that is coming in right now, the sunlight, or light in general. Light is who we really are ultimately. We are carrying light inside of us. So we would start looking for this light and the solutions from this light that we carry within, and the light from our source. And let's take a nice deep inhale now. Just straighten this spine and exhaling, finding relaxation in the shoulder area. Let's take another nice deep inhale. And exhaling, finding relaxation. And another deep inhale. And exhale. Feeling that you're relaxing your shoulders and your whole body is starting to relax as you exhale. So, what does breathing, inhaling and exhaling have to do to answer this question? Is there ultimate solution to our questions? It would have to do something with it too. So, immediately when we take our attention to our breath, we bring ourselves back to this moment. And at the same time, we are a little bit of taking the attention away from our ego minds. The ego mind is always somewhere in the future or somewhere in the past. If we really start to pay attention to where we are in our minds, with our thoughts, with our feelings, are we really in this moment? Or are we already planning for the future or thinking about the past? So the breath is the link to this present moment. So when we come to this present moment and we are breathing, then we can take the light into our breath, literally bringing our attention upwards to the light, the source of light, and then we allow it to remind ourselves of who we really are. We are the light that we carry within. So when we start to look for an ultimate solution, we have to take this ego mind out of the way. The ego mind is so limited compared to this ultimate source of light that is available for all of us, and the same light that we carry within. And we can ask this light, and this light has so many names, the source of light. Some of us, we like to call it the universe. Some of us would like to call it God. Some of us would just like to call it nature, something that is higher than you and me. And some of us would like to call it source of light, source of the divine, or anything. Anything that resonates with you is the right word for it. And we are remembering that this light is also what we carry within. It's the same light as our source, just in a perhaps a little smaller amount. And to be able to find a contact with this light, and we can really see that we don't have to know. We don't have to know. We don't have to figure out everything, and that's where we start to look for the solutions. We take our ego mind out of the way. We don't have to figure everything out. We ask the light within us to make its presence known. We ask the light within us to help us, to guide us. We ask the light within us to give the solutions and the steps to take to get our question answered. Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we feel stuck. and sometimes we use the I don't know to postpone something that we do know. So sometimes we can ask just to find clarity and courage to make the decisions and find the solutions that we need to have for something in our lives. And so the solution would be to not have a solution, but to dare to ask the light within for help. The solution would be to dare to be in the place of not knowing, in the place where we can let go of our control, because the mind, the ego mind, wants to stay in control. But sometimes, and most of the time, even all the time, if we just would be able and find a way, find courage enough to let go of the need to be in control, this light comes in, this light has space to come in and help us. And it might be that you feel this talk is in a very metaphysical kind of place, but again, we don't have to understand everything with our ego minds, just allowing this light to work its magic on us. And it just requires a little bit of trust, a little bit of humbleness, a little bit of daring to let go of control, and that will do the trick. So a little bit of those three things, and that will help us to come back to who we really are. So letting go of control, allowing the light to work within us, in our minds, in our heart. And it really requires just to kind of put our ego minds to the side, just taking a step aside and allowing the light to work. And this gives so much freedom, this gives so much more easiness and ease and lightfulness in our lives. And because when we try to control everything with our limited minds, we don't really see all the amazing opportunities that would be open for us if we just dare to step out of the way for this light to work its way through us, within us and around us. So from here on,